Hello everyone, and I want to welcome you to the November Tarotscopes. And of course we're going to cover quite a lot throughout this period of time for each of you individually. But before I start, I would like to talk about what does November hold for us all. Well, it's going to be quite an instrumental month. We're going to find our communication, our connection with people, our identity, and what we really perceive to be part of our bigger plan or purpose will start to manifest this month. We're in a very dynamic time of challenging change within, and therefore we're going to find our connections with people and life events and circumstances bring a true reflection of what we need to better understand or identify with. This is going to be a time in which you are spending quality time connecting with family, looking at the way that you communicate, the way that you develop your relationship with each other. You may discover that this is a time of seeing different aspects of learning or healing or understanding that not everybody is exactly the same as you. Your career goals and aspirations will lead you down a pathway of opportunities which will come through understanding that you're at a time of a higher purpose. You're tapping into environments that you have possibly started to think about or were in the mix of trying to organise around about the time of, I'm really sorry, there's a poor dog howling along here, but you probably were thinking at the beginning of this year, and because of this you are finding yourself now coming to the end of the year and these same opportunities or challenges may be coming back to the fore. This will be excellent for those that are looking at higher education, those that are looking at being able to develop their independence through self-awareness, new study, new opportunities, creative pursuits, starting your own business, or even finding an independence in a way that you are able to stand out in your current role or strive for something more. Financially, this is going to be a very positive time for all of us concerned, because we're going to see that we are able to look at ways in which we can manifest financial needs or our material needs. It may not be that you have had an easy time throughout 2018, but you will find that the choices you make this month could be very instrumental on how you make money or create your financial stability throughout 2019. Of course, with your health and betterment, you're going to need to look and listen to what your body is giving you, whether you're observing signs that this is a time for better understanding in your own mind. It's about maybe being a little bit more positive, allowing yourself to be a little bit more gentle on yourself. You could be comparing yourself to other people or circumstances around you and seeing yourself as, should I be in that same image? And of course, Spirit is going to tell you, no, you should be in your own image. But if something is giving you a positive input and you can see this as being very instrumental in making some positive changes for yourself, then by all means, what we bring in is often what we need to identify within ourselves or better understand, and therefore we will mirror this through people, events and circumstances that can be quite instrumental in our lessons and our journey throughout this lifetime. Relationships will be about better communication, better understanding, seeing life from a whole different perspective with your friendships, your family and partnerships and so forth. However, this is also going to be a very strong time in which you will be forced to take the lead. You will be shown that there have been areas in your life in which you have perhaps not put a lot of energy into because of fear, or because you're worried about how this would reflect on your self-image. Perhaps you have taken a step back because you have felt challenged by circumstances, and there's a little bit of healing going on here, and it'll be in a higher purpose, in a higher way, a higher understanding of how to get through this. And you may have to meet this situation face to face. It's no more avoidance. It's perhaps this is a chance for you to actually actually identify and acknowledge that you have moved past this, that what has transpired or taken place has been relevant and important to your growth, but perhaps it's also been important to the other person's growth, or the circumstance and situation in which you've become more involved or corrected has been there to be experienced. So you're going to find this month a quite momentous month, a time in which you will find your vibration lifting. Energetically, you will find yourself going through a lot of clearing. You will bring people, circumstances and events into your life in which to mirror, to better understand what you don't like in yourself. Often we'll find comes out in the attitudes of others, and what you do like in yourself, you'll find it flourishes and brings through a more beautiful or bigger identity. So this is about trusting that your journey this month is with purpose. It does have a very strong bearing on a way in which you're going to be able to feel more comfortable about your life and your life directions. The communications and partnerships that you receive within yourself, within spirit, within the people or the events within your life are going to be very instrumental stepping stones, and you're going to learn a lot from this period of time as well. I thank you so very much for joining me for our overview, and I hope you enjoy your individual Tarotscopes, which are also going to follow. Thank you very much. Have an absolutely amazing time for November, and cosmic hugs, everybody.